Korach, he says, Kol ha'edah kulam kedushim. What does that mean? Everybody's what? Kadosh, right? So is he writing that statement or no? He's telling the people why is Moshe Rabbeinu only picking his brother? Why? What's wrong with everybody else? What's wrong with everybody else? Kol ha'edah kulam kedushim. Everybody's kadosh. Are you kadosh? Yes or no? Is it? Maybe not. Is he right or no? Is he right or no? Maybe you know. But anyway, I'm joking. He knows I'm joking around. Sometimes you have to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes Hazak, he goes higher sometimes. He's smiling. All right. So you hear the question or no? Is everybody kadosh? Yes or no? You thinking about it? You need some time to think? You think? He's a little right. You're saying Korach is right by saying Kol ha'edah kulam kedushim. A little right? Is he right or is he not right?
Not at the same level.
Oh, very good. I'm giving you a shout out. Isaac Maui, very nice. I'm giving you a shout out for that one. So like this, he's right. He's saying good. Like this, I'll explain. He is right. Every person, every Jew is kadosh. Every Jew, when you see a Jew, just know he's kadosh. He's 100% kadosh. He has something in him, a neshama that's higher than angels themselves. Mitzvah Yeshim first Perek, look it up. Higher than angels themselves. Look at second Perek of Mitzvah Hagigah. See what it speaks about angels, and you'll see the power of an angel. Second Perek of Mitzvah Hagigah that we just did yesterday. See how the power of the angels, what it is. And you, Jew, have a soul that's greater than that. Every morning we make up Elokai Neshama shenatata bi torah. Don't mess it up. Don't get the neshama dirty with averot. Don't get it dirty. Heaven forbid. With sin. It's pure. It's pure. And now that being said, everybody's kadosh. So in essence, Korach is right. So if that's the case, what's the argument about? The answer is, everybody's kadosh. Now, you are taking your kedusha, and by keeping Torah and mitzvot, and by hustling even more, by working harder, I want to get closer to Hashem. How? By learning Torah. How? By doing mitzvot. How? By doing good deeds, ma'asim tovim. You're getting close to Hashem. That means your level of kedusha is just one notch higher. And if you do more than the other person, it's going to be even more. And that's what it is. You could be sitting with a guy next to you in the Beit Midrash or in the shul, and in heaven, in Shamayim, you have 120, he could be light years away. Like, what do you mean? I sat with him every day for prayers. I was literally right next to him. This is my guy. I was right next to him. I sat next to him in my prayer every single morning. Shabbat, he was my guy next to me. All of a sudden, I see him after 120. How did he get so high? What happened? He did more than you. That's all. Simple. You do more than him, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And like it says in Masechet Batra, what? What does that mean? You're going to feel a little bit tinge in your heart, like, oh my goodness, I could have done that, I could have done more. So do more! So if you could, so do more. If you could do more, do more. There was a player, NBA player, they asked him when he was retiring from the game, do you feel bad? You're 37 years, do you feel bad you're retiring from the game of the NBA? He said no. So why not? So let me explain. Through my entire career, I didn't take one vacation. Imagine, not one vacation. 20 years, no vacation. Did you do it? No vacation. He says, how did you do that? He says, because I didn't want to feel when I retire from the game of basketball thinking I could have done more. I could have been a better NBA player. I don't want to feel that way. So therefore, I did as much as I can and I didn't stop. Now already, he's going vacations, private jets, that's something else. He finished. But until then, to the fullest. We have 120 years over here. This is short. 120 years, time goes fly. You might be young now, and you might say, what do you mean, Rabbi, I still have so many years ahead of me? Go ask anybody that's older than you. How do years go by? Like, I don't know where the years went. I'm already 75 years old. I don't know where the years. I'm 83. What happened? Whew. Years go by. I'm 85 years old. What's going on? The guy's walking on 95 years old, walking on a cane. What happened? How fast life goes by? Ask anybody. Anybody. I'm in my 30s already. I'm in my 40s already. I'm in my 50s already. What happened? A life is short. 120. What's 120 years? What's 120 years, Dakhilak? What's 120 years? Huh, Mikey? What's 120 years? He knows. Boom. 2 seconds. Everything. It's going on fast. Everything's fast. This is not the time to vacation and just chill. This is a time to uplift your Kedusha. After 120, chill all you want. After 120, God is going to give you so much pleasure of all the things that you did. And by the way, I want to tell you something. The Sadiq, this is very important for you to hear. The Sadiq in this world, when he puts his full effort to serve Hashem, he has a better enjoyment in this world. You have to know that. You have to know that. A Sadiq in this world has a better enjoyment than any other regular person. He's learning and he's learning. He has the Sadiq, the real Sadiq in the world. He's having the biggest pleasure in this world. And imagine his Olam Haba. Imagine his Gan Eden. What do you think, Rabbi Yosef? You think he didn't have the greatest Gan Eden in this world? Imagine where he is in Olam Haba. In this world. He couldn't stop learning. He was addicted to learning. He had the best life. He had the best life ever. What do you mean? Better than a guy going on a yacht and going jet skiing and having a butler pouring him the nice this and having a nice a trip and somebody told me there's a thing 4 season on a plane 150 G's for 1 month. They take you to Africa, they take you to this and Shahwat, everything when they want to take you. That's it is. It's true. I don't know. It's true. Like, you know these things. It's true or no? You don't know these things. Like, he doesn't know these things. It's a wild thing. What's going on? He's paying $250,000 going for 1 vacation, private jet, private this, private that. And he's seeing, wow, he's taking pictures, posting, why? And you don't understand, I jumped off the cliff and I saw the sunset and I saw the blue ocean. Very good. But I want to ask you a question. You take that same guy, you take Rav Chaim Kanievsky. Who had a better life in this world? In this world. The Tzaddikim have a better life in this world than anybody else in the world. The Rasha, fam, doesn't get this world, doesn't get the next world. Rasha feels, no, he's partying, popping bottles, going crazy. Yeah! Go! He's going crazy. And he's going Majnun. And you see the guy, what's with you? You don't understand, I'm funny. I'm going wild, I'm loving it, yeah.
Take him to the side privately.
Take him to the side. No. At that moment, he's having a fun time. Yeah. The next day, he's having a hangover. What did I do? I'm wasting my life. Shtuyot. He's regretting it. Ask anybody who did a sin. He did a sin? I feel so bad, Rabbi, I can't. I feel like, they're admitting to me like I'm like, the guy comes to me the next day, Rabbi, I feel so bad. You don't know. You know what I mean? What happened? I did a sin. Did you enjoy the sin? You don't understand. It feels like garbage. It feels like garbage at the time. Yeah. The next day, you feel like garbage. You feel like you want to commit who knows what. You want to just, you're sick of it. You know why? Because your neshama can't handle it. Your soul can't handle sin. You know that? You are so kadosh. You are so holy. Every single Jew out there is so holy. Your soul can't handle it. You can't. It just can't. And that's why when a person sins, he feels so guilty after. What I do? What did I do? What did I do? And then he has to talk to somebody about it. Rabbi, I'm telling you, I did this. I can't believe it. What should I do? I can't. I'm flipping out. I can't. I feel so bad. Because you have a soul in you. When Korach said, yes, Kol Ha'edah Kulam Kedoshim, everyone is Kadosh, he was right. Every single Jew you have right there, you are so Kadosh, you are so holy. And that's why when a person sins, he can't handle himself. He can't think properly. And you would say, what do you mean? He's having the blast. He's having a lifetime. Yeah, the blast. It's all a facade. It's all color. One time, I think they said that the Brisker Rov, there was two people sitting on a bus in Israel. Two people sitting on a bus. One guy had a magazine, and whole magazine. I don't know which magazine. This, that. And one guy had a Gemara. One guy had a magazine. And they're sitting next to each other. Stop the guy. Guy's sitting. The guy was learning Gemara, and this guy sits right next to him. And he can't get up because it's packed the bus, and he can't sit anywhere else because there's no other seats. Okay, so he's sitting with his Gemara. Another guy pulls out his magazine and he's picking another page and another page of a magazine. You know what a magazine, yeah? No, not you. You know, Kadosh. He never saw a magazine in his life. Sadiq. So he opens up the magazine and that. So all of a sudden, what happens? Learning Gemara, and the whole way, the guy that's learning the Gemara is going like this. He's going like this, like he's looking away from the magazine. He doesn't want to see pity too. He doesn't want to see this. He doesn't want to see nothing. Going like this, like that. Every page Gemara. But the guy looking at the magazine, he doesn't go like this. He doesn't want to not see the Gemara. Like, he's just regular. He's not protected to not see the Gemara. So the guy gets off the bus and he asks, I believe it was the Brisker Rov, he says, I don't understand, how come by me, I'm learning Gemara, and I'm fighting myself not to look at the magazine. This guy that's seeing the magazine, he's not fighting himself to look at the Gemara. He's not fighting himself, oh, should I look, should I not look? Doesn't have a thing, temptation. He said, because the Yetzer Hara, that's exactly the Yetzer Hara. The Yetzer Hara paints a picture and says, if I get this, only if I get this, I'm good. And then you get it, you need more. If I get this now, I'll be good. It's like the guy going on a diet, What happened? I thought you're on a diet. Hanukkah, I have to eat the donuts. What happened? 2 weeks ago you're on a diet, all of a sudden now it's Hanukkah. Like, what happened? No more diet? Because the Yetzer Hara paints a whole picture of a donut, and nice frosting on top, and sprinkles. Would you eat the donut if it didn't have powdered sugar on it? You know what I'm talking about? With a donut plain, no powdered sugar. No powdered sugar. Think about it for a second. You have a donut, that's jelly inside. I know you like the jelly. So you have the jelly inside. Yeah, we're going to give it for you. We're going to give you jelly. You don't like the jelly? You like the custard? No, he likes the what's it called? They have so many flavors now. Strawberry shortcake flavor. What else do they have? Bamba flavor, caramel, dulce de leche. What are that? Dulce de leche, caramel, same thing. Lotus, cookies and cream. They have all different flavors. Anyway, whichever one you like. Let's go simple. I know you're a very high-line guy. You like the hashubi ones. Let's go simple jelly. Would you eat the jelly if they had just no powder on top or no frosting on top? Huh? Think about it. Maybe you would. You're right. You're going to say, Rabbi, Hanukkah, you have to have it for the oil. Very good. Very good. I'm saying, very good. Yeah, very good. You could have all, my question is, would you have it if it had the powder, if it had the frosting, and had the sprinkles on top? Would you or no? Would you or no? I'm asking. Something you want. All right, I knew it. You would, you won't. All right. But at the end of the day, you see that a lot of people won't do it. But everyone will have it if there's a frosting on top and sprinkles, or cookies or something. The Yetzer Hara paints a picture of a pleasure that is, you have to have this pleasure. You got to do it. If you don't do it, da, 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 da. And you actually go into it, it's like, what's going on over here? What's going on? A guy's telling me, oh, Rabbi, I had to eat the non-kosher. I had to. And then he ate it. And guess what? After that, he threw up. He calls me up. I can't believe this is what happened to me, Rabbi. I said, you know what happened to you? Because Hashem loves you. Because it says, Et Hashem yehav, Hashem yohiach. What does that mean? The ones who Hashem loves, He gives rebuke to. So right away, what happened? This guy got punished. Right away, the guy got punished. What happened? The pleasure you feel, it's like, I need it. And then after the pleasure is gone, you feel, what I do. And this is a picture that the Yetzer Hara paints. It says, I always say, this is a very, very important lesson in life, and you should know this. Keep it in your back pocket. Hold it with you forever. Listen to this. Every Avirah is Pesach, Masa, Umaror. Every Avirah is Pesach, Masa, Umaror. Now we'll explain. Pesach was the Korban, like barbecue. Wow. So the Yetzer Hara pumps you up. Wow, you gotta do it. Wow, I need it. I need the sin. Matzah is what? Is not bread. Matzah is matzah. Matzah is not bread. It's not fluffy. Every matzah is a cracker, right? But bread, you have a million different breads. Matzah, you only have one matzah. You only have one matzah. So one's flatter than the other. Okay, but after that, you know what I'm saying? It's one matzah. Bread, you have a million. You go to bakery, you have 15 different types of breads. You go to 20 breads, 30 breads nowadays, right? Artisan bread and what is all these things? Sourdough bread and I don't know. Everyone has a multigrain and whole wheat and regular, spelled. Bottom line is all the breads are all different breads. Matzah is matzah. So when the guy does the avirah has v'shalom, okay, no. But after the avirah is done, comes maror, comes bitterness, comes bitter. He feels so bad. Why? Because you're kadosh. You're kadosh. You have to understand who you are. That's the problem. You think, oh, well, I can do it. You can't do it because you're so holy, you're so kadosh. You don't understand who you are. And when Korach was telling you the edah, kol ha'edah kulam kedoshim, he was 100% right. Yes, kol ha'edah kulam kedoshim, and that's exactly why nobody could. You can't feel good in this world doing sin because guess what? You're kadosh. You can't help yourself. You can't take that away. A Jew can't be a non-Jew. It doesn't work. A non-Jew could be a Jew. He could convert. He'll get a higher level of neshama. Yes. But a Jew can never become a non-Jew. You can't be a non-Jew. Why? Because you're kadosh. You can't change it. You cannot change it. And therefore, when you know how holy you are, you know that you're kadosh. You know I can. Therefore, every sin in your life, you say, I can't do it because I'm better than that. It's too low of me to do that because I am kadosh. Kadosh people don't do that stuff. It's disgusting. It hurts. It's despicable. I want to throw up. That's what it is. That's what it is. Sin, you want to throw up. Can't. Disgusting. That's how we have to feel with sin. Not like, oh wow, it's great. It's amazing. I can't. Wow, I can't. No. It's disgusting. Hurts. I can't. That's how important it is a person to watch your eyes. How important it is. But Rabbi, it's hard. I know it's hard. But guess what? You can do it because you're holy, you're kadosh. You know who you are? It's disgusting. It's disgusting to look at something I'm not allowed to look at. It's hurt. I'm going to throw up. I can't. That's the reaction I have to be. I can't. Why can't you? Because I'm holier than that. I'm holier than that. I just can't do it. It's beneath me. It's just too low. It's a low thing to do. I just can't. But the pleasure is strong on me. But you're not understanding who you are. You are so holy. You are so kadosh. It's beneath. You come from, Hashem gave you an neshama, a soul that came from the kisei hakavod, where the kisei hakavod is. That's where you're coming from. That's where you're coming from. And you want to mess that up? How? What are you thinking? You want to mess that up? Haz v'shalom. It's going to take work. It's going to be hard. But guess what? You can do it. Because God wouldn't put you in a situation where you can't do. And I always say we're in a generation where even the greatest of the greats can't have this test that we have. Back in the day before 1940s, go look. Every lady, I remember someone showing me pictures of Bradley Beach, how the ladies were wearing gowns before 1930s. Imagine, they were in gowns. You know what a gown is? Imagine going to a wedding, you're going to the beach with your wedding gown. That's how they were dressed. And now we have a test. We have to pass that test. And don't think that you can. Don't think that you cannot. Sorry. Don't think that you cannot. You have to believe in yourself. You have to know where you are. You have to know where you come from. You have godliness in you. God put His breath in you. That means God's breath is within you. He blew in you a neshama. He blew in you a soul. Do you know where you are? Do you know who you are? That's why Korach didn't understand. He's like, what's going on over here? Everybody's kadosh. You're right. You're right, everybody is kadosh. But there's levels of kedusha that you have to hold on. And that's what we have to hold on. We're coming in summer months. You got to hold on. Don't let up. Don't let up because you're holier than that. It's beneath me. It's beneath me. I can't do that. You know I can't do that. You're right, it's a sin. You're right, there's Gehinnom. You're right, there's suffering. You're right. But right now, let's put that on the side first. We can't put that on the side. But just think about it for a second. One thing that you can't do that is because you are higher than that. You are holier than that. You are loftier than that. That is so disgusting that you have to look at it in a disgusting way. You have to I can't. I just can't. God's looking at you every second, you know that? God's with you every second, you know that? How? I can't do a sin. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It doesn't go with me. My body cannot do it. And this is our great lesson that we're learning here today. Yes, kulam kadoshim. Everybody's kadosh. Remember that. Remember that. Hold that with you. Every sin is beneath you. Every sin is beneath you because you're holy. You're holy. When you know that, you'll see. In this world, you feel like a king. You feel like a melech. I'm in charge, not my yetzer hara. I'm in charge, not my yetzer hara. And when you do that, you feel good. You feel good in this world, and in the next, God is going to give you so much pleasure in the next world. Besides the pleasure that you feel good over here in this world, that I'm in control. The next world, you're going to get so much Gan Eden. Hashem is going to reward you non-stop, 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 non-stop. Your reward is going to be endless. And then you're going to come to me, Rabbi Palacci, I was listening and I held it strong what you were saying and that derush. And guess what? You were right. You were right because this pleasure is amazing. Then you invite me to your pleasure over there. What you got over here? You big giant, whatever you're gonna get over there. But no joke, you'll see 100% right. You feel good in this world. You feel good in this world that you're in control. Nobody can control me. And the next world, God is gonna say, "Come here, son. You passed the test. Come over here. You know who you are. You Kadosh. Come over here, Mr. Kadosh over here. Come over here. I have something special for you."